And it's for a first car, amazing, to be honest.
Thank you.
Yeah, not many people get a car like this as their first car. So yeah, let's have a look at it. Hey guys, welcome to another video, and yet another video with Brandon. Just can't get rid of you, can we?
Oh, you can't get rid of me.
So yeah, Brandon has just got a new car a few days ago, and so we thought, you know what, let's do a video on a new car. So driving after you've passed your driving test, and it can be quite a bit of a scary experience, yeah. So yeah, first thing first, Brand, let's show everyone your car. Yeah, so let's take this camera outside. Yeah. What car is it?
Ford Focus.
Ford Focus, yeah, and it's for a first car, amazing, to be honest.
Thank you.
Yeah, not many people get a car like this as their first car. So yeah, let's have a look at it. Close that door for us.
No.
So here we go. It's the same colour as mine.
It's just a nice colour.
I think it's around the same size, isn't it? Well, maybe a tiny bit bigger.
Yeah.
But to be honest, you kind of needed a big car, didn't you?
I did. I had to look around for some other cars that were a little cheaper, but they're all like really tight and everything.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
You know what? It's a nice size, nice car, and yeah. Now, let's take you for a spin. And Brandon is he's rocking the driving shoes.
Again with the feet.
So look at them. Those are the black ones. Yeah, you had the white ones on last time.
Yeah, I should have probably worn darker socks, to be honest. But
okay, let me just pop this camera in there. Okay, so before we start, Rand, should go through some figures, I think, which is an interesting point, yeah, because getting a car like this isn't going to be cheap, yeah. Okay, so firstly, the cost of the car.
in total?
So what is it? Obviously, it's going to be on monthlies, isn't it? Monthly payments.
A monthly, it is $230 a month.
$230 a month.
Over 5 years, comes to around 15k, but then with interest, it'll be like 17.
Okay, and then you have the insurance as well. So how much is your insurance?
Comes to 170 a month, so I'm paying like £410 a month, like with car and insurance.
Ooh.
My insurance overall is like 1.5 or 1.7. It's in between one of those. I can't remember the exact number.
I mean between £1,500 and £1,700, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's with black box.
To be honest, that isn't bad. Well, you're not, what, 17, 18, yeah?
Yeah.
How old are you now?
23 this Sunday.
Yeah, that's why it's probably a little bit... Are you the main driver? Insured as the main driver?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And yeah, the black box obviously reduces it with a lot of companies. And so in total, you're saying, what, £410 a month? Which, yeah, quite a bit of money, isn't it, for a first car? But obviously you're in a position, like you said, you're going to be working soon as well, yeah.
The only reason I could like do this kind of stuff, like, one, my credit score was good. I've always taken out loans and paid them off on time and whatnot, like never had any problems, which is a good... This is how I kind of got financed for this. Money wise, I had enough saved up because I worked from, like, with you actually, remember 14 onwards, like with the go-karts, I'd saved up a bunch of money from 14 to like 18.
Yeah, that's something I used to do back in the day, yeah. I used to like kids go-karting stuff, yeah. Right then, yeah, so good. Yeah, you've saved some money up, and yeah, you wanted a nice car. You've got a nice car. Yeah, which is, obviously it's all about personal choice, yeah. I always recommend someone who's just passed the test, who's like 17 or 18 years old, to buy anything that's cheap to run, cheap to insure, especially for the first year, yeah. But you've gone all out there, to be honest. So it's a better car than mine, to be honest. Okay, so yeah, shall we go out for a drive then, yeah? Have you found it? So obviously you've taken it for a drive and that, yeah. How have you found it?
It's been a bit getting used to, you know. It's been different to your car, obviously, because yours is the only car that I've had like reference to.
Yeah.
So once I got it from Arnold Clark and whatnot, I sat in the car. My mum got back in hers. I had to call her before she left. I was like, Mom. She's like, yeah. I'm like, I've got no handbrake. And I was panicking.
Yeah, so guys, a lot of cars now, they have what we call the electric handbrake. So it's just a button that you push up or pull down, yeah. Okay. Whereas my car, it's got a manual one. Okay. So you got used to that now.
Kind of. I would say so. A bit of both. On the way back, I had to do a little hill stop because the cars were on the hill and I was not at the bottom but like middle. I was like, I don't want to be here. So I put the handbrake on. Just as they start going, I can't get like the biting point with like a normal handbrake. It's like you just got to get it and go, to be honest. So I did it and I stalled and I was like, oh no. So I slammed the brake, pressed the brake down, readjusted and just went back up. But like not even like 30 minutes of having the car, I stalled on a hill.
But you know, any new car, that's what's going to happen. Yeah. Whenever you drive a new car, you got to get used to that clutch pedal. Yeah. And the thing is, with these electric handbrakes, what happens is, obviously you probably realised, as soon as you get the biting point, it releases the handbrake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is that the case with this car? It must be.
It kind of is like. Once I've put the parking brake on,
as soon as you tap the acceleration.
If it's in neutral, it has to be in neutral though.
Okay.
I remember putting the handbrake on while it was in gear 1 and then just like poof, like it stalls the car.
Cool.
So you've got to be in neutral when you put the handbrake on.
You know what we're going to do now? We're going to do a few steep hills to test it out. And we'll do... Have you done any parking in that?
Bits and bobs, you know.
We'll try... I think we'll try parallel parking as well.
Oh no!
Yeah, obviously I don't expect you to be perfect, Terry, but like, look, you've passed your driving test, yeah, and so it's what you've learned there, bring it into like a new car, really. Yeah.
Anytime I park at the gym or park anywhere, I park away from every single car. I park nicely on my own, and I haven't had to do any manoeuvres until like a few days ago when I went football and it was packed, and I did forward bay parking to the right. Did my whole like reference point. Oh, first time, right between the lines, beautiful. Next day, same again. Oh.
You don't really have to list that you're really good. We're gonna find out now. Yeah.
I could do myself in right now.
So the stuff that I've got out of my car is just the mirror, really. Yeah. Okay. And it's a phase I'm actually with you in a car where I haven't got the pedals as safety, so
it's ride or die.
It's something like that, yeah. Okay.
I'm hoping that my phone doesn't auto connect to the screen because it might get loud. It's quite loud in here, but I'll quickly.
Cool. So whenever you read, Brand, if you could move off for me.
Oh no.
Should we get the headboard out of my car? I'm pretty unaware.
You think you're funny?
I would strongly recommend, yeah, for anyone who's just passed and got a car, you know, the P plates, yeah, which shows you're a new driver. Yeah, so people might take it, like, might not put you under that much pressure if you are driving a bit slower, or not slower, sticking to the speed limit, which, as we've seen, not many people do.
Let's be honest though, some people see P plate and think, oh, this guy, and then just zoom straight past. Ready?
You've been used to it as a learner, haven't you? Yeah, I'm ready.
Good.
You want me to help you with anything, or? So you see, the handbrake there released itself, didn't it?
Yeah, kind of. Like it. I don't really.
It did. Yeah. Damn, it does feel a bit. What's in it? What can I say? Not. I wouldn't say scary. Scary is probably a strong word. Like, I haven't got any pedals here. End of the road, turn right, please.
I feel as though getting used to this car was very different.
It's quite fast, isn't it?
It's got a kick to it. That's what I was saying. Like with yours, I was like, it's nice, a nice steady. Like,
is this a diesel or petrol?
Diesel, 1.5.
1.5.
I think the cameras just fell off and hit my ankle.
Park up on the left, please. Okay, yeah, the camera's fallen off, so yeah, pass it here. I'll just switch this one off now, I think. So yeah, no foot cam now. But the place where you stopped up, parked up now, Brand. I know it's not a lesson, yeah, or you got your test coming up, but like now, how's this? Why is this not a decent place to park up?
Not a decent.
Yeah.
The driveway.
Yeah. So again, it's not like I said, it's not a driving lesson, but come on, this is the kind of stuff that you learned. Whatever you learned in your lesson, you should be putting into practice here as well. Yeah. Okay. Move off when you're ready.
I'm getting lectured, guys.
Sorry. People watching things will probably hate to have me as a passenger in the car.
No, having my mom as a passenger is one of the worst things because she will not be quiet when I'm driving. She's always, oh, careful, you're too close to the curb. I'm like, no, I'm not. Pin never liked me when I was close to the curb. Pin never liked it when I was like, what's it called? Centre. You know what I mean? Close to the white line. I was like, this is the right driving position.
Right then, let's use this silver car to do the reverse parallel parking. So just pull up next to it and then give it a go. Let's see how it goes. This should be interesting. Parallel parking before passing your test versus after passing your test. So you're still going to use the same technique, are you? Oh. And where do you learn this technique from? By watching what?
From the Ultimate Driving Course.
That was it.
I haven't done this, guys, since I've been past.
Oh, in this car you haven't done the parking before?
Never. It's all a new experience for me. Oh, we're gonna get a bit far, aren't we? Wasn't as bad as I thought.
Okay, that'll do.
I was gonna straighten up a bit more.
And screw the car for me a sec. You know what? That wasn't bad at all. Yeah, we could have been maybe a tiny bit closer. Yeah, but you know the pointer that you used, that you've just used. All you have to do is just do it slightly later, get it a tiny bit closer. Yeah, and that's all. And it's also how much road could you see when you did your 2 turns?
There wasn't that much. What, the first turn? Oh, sorry, the second one.
Yeah. So remember the distance on of the how far you are from the curb or how close you are to it depends on that second reference point. Yeah. So there was a little bit of road. Yeah. Now all you need to do is next time you do it,
get closer.
Yeah. Leave even less, and that'll end up nice and close. Yeah. That's good. Obviously, you can like with any of your manoeuvres. Yeah. Like even with the bay parking and that. Obviously, you haven't got reference points here.
No.
Yeah. But what you can do is, it's like, even with this one now, you could have gone forward and readjusted, yeah?
Yeah.
So with those, readjust, even when you're starting position, so when you're going to reverse into a bay, instead of going straight and then reversing like that at the angle, just when you get to the car park, just drive forward a bit, yeah? And then just reverse straight in. Obviously, you can do that, yeah, as long as you've checked it safe. Okay? Cool, that wasn't bad at all.
I know, I didn't expect it to. I thought I was going to be driving up the curb.
It's like I said, whatever you've learnt in your lessons, carry it out. Yeah? Okay? And no blocking driveways like you did earlier. Okay, move off when you're ready.
Like once you get to gear 2 in this, it really does jump from like 10 miles per hour to like 25. So I don't know if I like that or not.
You'll get used to it. Like I said, I think when you're trying to, it does pick up speed a lot quicker than my car.
I've just been testing different things though. Like when I'm driving on my own, it's like I'm much more vigilant, I think.
To your left, please. And how does it feel knowing that? So you got your car now, you got your license, and you don't really have to. You're not really dependent on anyone like asking for lifts or. How does it feel?
It feels good. It feels. I can go to the gym whenever I want. That's the best way I can I put it. It's just like I get up, go. Even if I'm feeling like, do I want to go to the gym? It's just like, well, I've got a car, so there's no reason why I shouldn't.
Good.
It's like I've got the means to do it, and now that I've got the means, I can't really like make excuses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have you been doing? How's your driver medics gone so far?
Not bad. I'm really happy with the reaction and the feedback from everyone. So yeah, really good. Thanks. Really good. You know what, Brand? I actually feel safe in the car now.
Have you jinxed us for? I could already see people like questioning and like making statements on how you've been sitting this entire time. Oh, look how nervous he looks.
At the roundabout, if you could turn right.
Yeah. You know what? I haven't been on these type of roundabouts. You know.
Yeah, let's do a few big roundabouts and then finish off with that nice steep hill.
Haven't been on big roundabouts. I haven't been on dual carriageways either.
Cool. We'll cover both of those now.
Want to gain my confidence. And once I'm a bit more confident.
Motorway.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we should definitely do a lesson on the motorway.
Right, look at my dash cam. Not my dash cam, my dashboard. Can you see the bottom right where it says the speed?
Yeah, it says 60 on there. Is it 60?
No. Why would it say 60 for?
I've no idea. Now it's gone to 40, look.
Or maybe it's just recalibrating.
I don't know.
It's done that before. Or I've never seen it go to 60.
But that's why, you know what you've learned about me personally, I like always be looking out for signs.
Signs, yeah.
Yeah. Because maybe the system needs updating there. It could be something like that.
I think when you're coming off certain roads onto new roads, I've seen it be 5 before. When it's not a 5 place, it's like it's a 20. But then once I'm a little bit further into the road, like it readjusts and actually says it, which is good for me because I'm looking for signs in general anyway.
Good. How do you feel about driving on the dual carriageway for the first time in this car?
Pretty good. I'm a little wary of like speed and whatnot, but I think it's gone quite well. It's normal, isn't it now?
Were you wary of the speed bit?
Just, I don't know, mainly trusting myself really, like...
Why is that? Knowing what the speed limit is or getting up to the speed?
Not getting up to the speed, just like making sure I'm safe when I'm driving at high speeds. You know what I mean? Like keeping my position and.
Oh, okay, cool.
Shouldn't have wore this coat. I didn't think it'd get this hot. Oh no, I know where we are.
It's the famous area for all the uphill junctions.
Yeah. I've got all those DGN driving routes installed in me. I'm like a sat nav. I don't know which way we're taking. It's up here, isn't it?
Turn right, please.
I know. Gear 1. I thought I'd maybe able to make it in time with like that without having to go.
So does this car start like automatically once you put the clutch down if it stalls?
Not that I've noticed. I have to turn the the ignition on.
I think it just did, you know.
I don't think I actually fully stalled.
It looked like it.
See, my car.
Because when you put the clutch down, I'm sure I heard a noise. So get gear 2 for me.
Oh no.
Get gear 2.
Oh.
Get gear 4. Get gear 4. Bring the clutch up quickly. Hold there quickly. Press the brake a bit more. See, the car's off now, isn't it? Brake a bit more.
Yeah.
No, brake more. Yeah. Now put the clutch down. Yeah, he started.
You learn something new every day.
He did. Right then, we're gonna do the steepest hill now, which is well, the steepest one around this area, and we'll just finish off with that. Let's see how you get on.
We're not using handbrake, or we are?
However you want.
However.
Yeah. Remember, you don't want to approach with the mindset, okay, I'm definitely going to use the handbrake. You may not do the handbrake. When do we normally use the handbrake?
When it stops.
Yeah, if you have to wait. Turn right, please.
I'll stop here. I'm not going to use handbrake. I do want to test it out a little bit. I've had plenty of time, to be honest. Oh.
You can use the handbrake, Brent. That's not because we are waiting. So it's totally your call. There's nothing wrong with using the handbrake. That's what it's there for.
No. Oh.
There you go. Brilliant.
Yeah, even when I go gear 1, it's still in handbrake. It's only when I start pressing the accelerator that I,
So I don't think you realise. So when you've got your gearing, it could be in neutral or in any other gear.
Mm-hmm.
Once you put the handbrake up, the handbrake's on, the gear doesn't affect that. It's only when you bring that clutch pedal up and use the accelerator, it releases the handbrake. Yeah. So we can actually test that out now, to be honest. Yeah, just so you understand how it works. Okay, and if you could park up anywhere safe on the left. Okay, so here now, put the clutch down, select gear 1. Okay, so now, don't press, take your foot off the accelerator for me. Obviously when we move, we do normally use the accelerator. Yeah, there's no one coming up behind. Bring the clutch up to the biting point. No, don't press the accelerator at all. Take your foot away from the accelerator. Yeah, you haven't pressed it. Yeah, bring the clutch up to the bite. Higher. Try and move the car just with the clutch. See what's happened to the handbrake now.
It's gone off.
That's it, it's released. And stop the car here. Yeah, put the handbrake on again. Again, you don't have to select neutral now. Take your foot off the brake. That's it.
Off the brake or off the clutch?
No, just off the brake. Yeah, because what you've had in your mind is once you've got put the handbrake up, you have to select neutral. Yeah.
I just need to keep the clutch down if it's in gear 1.
Yeah, that's it. And then when you bring that clutch up just past the biting point, what happens to the handbrake?
It releases.
It releases. You understand that, yeah? Good. And if you could just go forward a little bit, yeah, and get a bit closer to the curb. I'll do it, that's fine.
Bingo.
And yeah, handbrake in neutral. And switch off the engine. Okay. So that's it. That wasn't
like a lesson. Like a post-pass lesson.
I think it always does when I'm in this seat here. Like I said, not just with you, with anyone. But yeah. So I actually really like the car.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you're driving. How do you feel it was?
Compared to like learner driving, like me driving right now, like I do feel quite comfortable and like confident because the car's got like a kick to it, and it's I'm used to it. I'm not used to like quicker speeds like that just from the get-go. It's just something that I want to control a little bit more, get it under wraps, especially like when I'm passing vehicles for like clearance and whatnot.
Yeah.
Maybe get a little bit slower, but
Cool.
I like it. I'm confident driving now.
Well,
And those roundabouts and the dual carriageways, it just I haven't had the had the chance to jump on them, so that's just
yeah, that was fine, obviously. And you know how the handbrake, the parking brake works in this year now, and you did well on that hill as well. Roundabouts are really good. Yeah, just stick to what you've learned. Yeah, and I'd rely less on the speed on there. Yeah, and just keep looking out
Signs.
for signs. Okay, but yeah, once again, Brent, congratulations and thanks a lot again for doing the video and rocking those driving shoes. Yeah, okay. Like you said, you'll always be keeping a pair in your car. Yeah. Okay, cool. So yeah, any questions? Any messages? Anything you want to say to anyone before we finish?
Well, you've heard we're probably going to do some motorway lessons in the future as well. If you guys always know where I am anyway. If you ever want to like know what I'm doing or anything, my Instagram's always there. You can always that sounds like a bit of promotion, but like it's always there. If you ever want to check on how I'm doing or just ask me some stuff, go on my Instagram. I've got links to either media page from there, like Twitch or YouTube. Just let me know.
Yeah. So what he's saying is just add him on Instagram, yeah, guys. Okay, Brandon, not Kaylee. Yeah.
I still get a lot of people asking like tips for passing and whatnot. I'll always answer.
Good.
There are like a bunch of requests, so like I apologize if I get back to you a little later, but I'm always there.
Cool. And yeah, like I said earlier, congrats and thank you, Brand. Yeah. Okay, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.
Peace.